There now a preliminary negotiation going on.
Well, Bob Arum is in the Philippines, and so I don't think so. But I think that when Bob gets back next week, it'll begin.
hmm Knowing Bob and knowing Mayweather and all these negotiations and how these are processed, what do you think, really, Bill? Will this fight happen?
50-50. That's what I make the odds.
Mm-hmm.
50-50.
Because
The
do you
reasons I gave. The
yes,
reasons I gave.
do you believe this is the right time? Because they're almost the same age, right? 33 or
Yeah.
something.
Yes. 33. Yeah.
Yes.
33. They're almost the same age. Yes, it's definitely the right time. Now is
Mm-hmm.
the time for it. In other words, the buildup, the fight is cooked long enough, and the prospect of the fight is cooked. And now it's time to take the turkey out of the oven because it's perfectly cooked. So yes, it is. This is the time.
Yeah. And I
This
mean,
meaning September or November. But again, and I'll say it again. And by the way,
mhm.
Freddie Roach feels the same way. He doesn't want his fighter dictated to. He says
Right.
if we allow Mayweather to dictate to Manny, that's like giving him a couple of points in the fight. That's like giving him saying, "Okay, you win the first two rounds."
Mm-hmm.
And Freddie isn't about to do that. By the
Mm-hmm.
way, Freddie will receive the Trainer of the Year award for the fourth time in June,
Wow,
and
congratulations.
no trainer has ever received it. As many as three, except Freddie Roach and Manny Pacquiao. At that same time, the Boxing Writers of America Awards dinner in New York, Manny Pacquiao receives the Fighter of the Year award and the Fighter of the Decade award. In other words, the best fighter from 2000 to 2010,
Which,
Manny Pacquiao.
which I think Mayweather is contesting and saying that
No,
he deserves
no,
it.
no. Well, he says he's the greatest. He says he's the greatest ever. But we all know he's not the greatest ever. He's a very good fighter, but we can name, 20 or 30 fighters who were better than Mayweather in
Yeah.
the past, starting with Sugar Ray Robinson
Mm-hmm.
and jumping to another Sugar Ray Leonard.
Mm-hmm. And the final minutes with Bill Kaplan. Now, what about well, they're almost the same age, so no matter what, even if it's delayed for a couple of years, they will still be in the same category. But what about the weight? I know he weighed the 146 during the Mosley fight.
147. It would
Mm-hmm.
be at 147 pounds.
Mm-hmm. And in terms of reach, who has a
Mayweather
better
has
reach,
Mayweather
longer
has a
reach?
longer reach.
Mm-hmm.
Manny Pacquiao throws a lot more punches than Mayweather. Mayweather threw a total in 12 rounds of 208 punches. In Manny's 13-round fight with Claudia, he threw 1,300 punches.
Mm-hmm. See,
So it's completely different. Manny throws 4 and 6 punch combinations, or he'll throw 4 punch combinations, and then a second later he'll throw another, or half a second, another 4 punch combination. I very frankly, after being at the fight the other night, feel more strongly than ever that Manny Pacquiao will win the fight because I just think that he will swarm Mayweather with punches
mm-hmm.
and will win. And I think it'll go 12 rounds. I thought the fight the other night was going to go 12 rounds. And I think it'll be a 12-round fight, and I think Manny Pacquiao will win, and I only hope that the fight can be made.
What about the styles of each fighter?
Well, as I said, Mayweather is a defensive
Yeah.
specialist, and he's very, very smart and very clever, and also a great conditioning fighter. He works very, very hard in the gym. He doesn't get tired. He
Mm-hmm.
comes in great condition. So he has all those good things going for him. But nobody works harder than Manny Pacquiao. They're even on that. Manny Pacquiao throws more punches. So he's ahead in that department. He throws a lot more punches. And Mayweather probably can avoid more punches than Manny because Manny's a gambler. Mayweather does not gamble. He's a safety-first fighter. And when it comes to who punches the hardest, I very frankly think Manny Pacquiao is the harder puncher.
Mm-hmm. And in terms of coach, of course, Freddie Roach is the great coach, but we also have Roger Mayweather on the side of Mayweather, and Mayweather is undefeated.
Yeah, he's okay. He's okay. He's maybe average or a little better than average, and Freddie is a great trainer.
Hmm. Well, Bill, everybody is asking that question all the time, and we no. This is also one final question. They say it makes Manny Pacquiao look bad that he's sort of like dodging. He doesn't want to undergo the drug test. What is the main reason why Manny Pacquiao doesn't want it just very close to
I'll
the
say
fight?
it again, Howie. I'll say it again, Howie. Manny Pacquiao will do all the urine tests and all the blood tests that the boxing commission tells him. So it's there. It's not a case of not wanting to.
Mm-hmm.
The boxing commission is the governing body, not Floyd Mayweather. They will not abide by Floyd Mayweather's orders. They will abide by the commission's orders, whoever the commission is. So Manny is not refusing anything. Except he's refusing to follow Floyd Mayweather's orders.
Right.
It's like Awi. If the United States of America tells us that we have to pay a certain amount of money in taxes in our income tax, and the state of California says we have to pay a certain amount of money in our state income tax, but Floyd Mayweather says, "Oh no, I'm going to set the rules. You do what I say." Well,
What's your message to Manny Pacquiao? Now he's so busy campaigning in Mindanao.
my message to Manny Pacquiao would be, Manny, I hope you become a congressman and you can do the good things for, the poverty-stricken people of your country, and that's why you want to be a congressman, because you remember the days when you were so poor, you didn't have a place to sleep, and your family was so poor, and he remembers those days, and he wants to make things better for the poor people. So I hope you are able to do that. And if you are not, I hope you are able to make the Mayweather fight. And if you are not, then I hope you are able to make the Margarito fight.
That's right. Well, Bill Kaplan, as always, we look forward to your updates once again. We'll probably call you every once in a while to know what's happening with the negotiations, if ever that happens.
That's right. And remember, we talk about Pinoy power. We don't talk about Mayweather power.
That's right. And Bill Kaplan is the adopted son of the Philippines. Thank you so much, Bill
I'm
Kaplan.
proud to be an adopted son. I'm proud, Howie. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Goodbye for now. Thank
Okay,
you.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You've heard from
Bye-bye.
Bill Kaplan, the Hall of Famer, top-ranked publicist right here on Radio Manila Public Affairs.